Hey, welcome to Esther Grace Encouragement and Motivational Podcast. The word encouragement means the action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. The word motivational means designed to promote the desire or willingness to do or achieve something. As I put together this podcast with the help of God, I pray that each time you listen, indeed you will be blessed. The best thing about this podcast is that the words that I share are not my own, but those from and of God. So without the shadow of a doubt, I know we all will be encouraged and motivated, as the title says. Title: Miracle. But Jesus looked at them and said, "With men it is impossible, but not with God, for with God all things are possible." Jesus said to him, "If you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes." Immediately, the father of the child cried out and said with tears, "Lord, I believe. Help my unbelief." But he said, "These things which are impossible with men are possible with God. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" But when Jesus heard it, he answered him, saying, "Do not be afraid, only believe, and she will be made well. For with God nothing shall be impossible." So Jesus said to them, "Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to the mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." Now, God worked unusual miracles by the hands of Paul. E&M taken from Mark 10 verse 27, Mark 9 verse 23 and 24, Luke 18 verse 27, Jeremiah 32 verse 27, Luke 8 verse 50, Luke 1 verse 37, Matthew 17 verse 20, and Acts 19 verse 11. Remember, when I say E&M, it means encouragement and motivational. Let us look at two persons in the Bible. The Bible spoke about blind Bartimaeus in Jericho, who sat by the road begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry and say, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." The Bible says many warned him to be quiet, but he cried out even more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." So Jesus stopped and commanded him to be called. Now, I called blind Bartimaeus act crazy faith, expecting to get a miracle from the only person he knows can give him one. Here he was, a blind man, not seeing Jesus for himself, but heard that Jesus was passing. And he began to call for Jesus' attention so that he could receive his miracle. This blind man didn't know whether Jesus was close to him or far from him. One thing he knew is that Jesus is passing, and whether it be near or far, he needed a miracle, and his faith had to step in. And so that was exactly what he did. And so he called out in faith, and he did receive his miracle. Are you willing to cry out to Jesus like blind Bartimaeus did to receive his miracle? The story of blind Bartimaeus can be found in St. Matthew 10 verse 46 to 49. Let us look at Luke 7, verse 1 to 10. The Bible speaks about the centurion servant who was very sick and ready to die. So when he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, pleading with him to come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying that the one for whom he should do this was deserving, for he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. Then Jesus went with them, and when he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying to him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore, I didn't even think myself worthy to come to you. But say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man placed under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to one, Go, and he goes, and to another, Come, and he comes, and to my servant, Do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him, and turned and said to the crowd that followed him, I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And those who were sent, returning to the house, found the servant well, who had been sick. Here again we see crazy faith allowing miracle to happen. Just the faith that the centurion had caused his sick to death servant a healing miracle. Friends, is there a miracle you have been waiting to receive from God? I say to you, add some faith to your waiting. Please, never give up on your miracle. Jesus hear you. Call to work that miracle. For you call out like blind Bartimaeus. Call out like the centurion with that crazy faith and receive your miracle. God is still working miracles. Yes, He is. All you have to put your faith into gear and receive your miracle. God bless you. Platforms you can find Esther Grace encouragement and motivational podcasts on are anchor.fm/Esther Grace, google.Esther Grace encouragement and motivational podcast, www.breakeraudio/Esther Grace encouragement and motivational podcast, Esther Grace encouragement and motivational podcast .radio public Spotify. Please remember to like and share. Views and feedbacks are always welcome. And please remember, the songs playing in the background, I have no rights to. Have a God bless day.